Soul Bargain horror movies deals with dark forces. What you would be willing to sacrifice for your deepest desires. In these films, characters are faced with powerful, often malevolent supernatural entities, offering them everything they've ever wanted in exchange for their souls. But the deals come at a horrifying price. Starry Eyes 2014, The Price of Fame. In Starry Eyes, we meet Sarah, a young and struggling actress desperate to make their mark on the unforgiving world of Hollywood. After a humiliating audition, she is given a disturbing opportunity. A chance to prove herself by a mysterious and powerful film production company. The catch? Sarah must sacrifice her humanity to achieve her dreams. As her career takes off, her transformation becomes more grotesque and horrific. What starts as a hopeful pursuit of fame turns into a nightmare of body horror and twisted soul corruption. Why you should watch? Starry Eyes explores the lengths people will go to for success and the soul-crushing cost of fame. The film's disturbing body horror and the grotesque transformation Sarah undergoes keeps you on the edge of your seat. It's a slow burn, psychological horror with themes of exploitation, vanity, and the terrifying reality of Hollywood's dark side. Wishmaster 1997. The genie who grants nightmarish wishes. In Wishmaster, the classic horror movie takes the concept of a genie and twists it into a nightmare. A powerful and ancient jinn, released from a precious gemstone, grants wishes to those who seek him out. However, instead of fulfilling wishes in a benevolent way, he manipulates the desires of those who call upon him, turning their dreams into grotesque and deadly outcomes. With each wish, the stakes grow higher, and the jinn's true, terrifying agenda begins to unravel. No one who makes a wish is safe from the deadly consequences of their desires. Why you should watch? A unique and bloody horror film where every wish granted leads to something more disturbing. The film blends supernatural horror with twisted humor as the jinn turns ordinary wishes into horrific nightmares. It's a fantastic exploration of how getting what you want can turn into a curse when you don't understand the consequences. A Dark Song 2016, A Pact with the Devil. In A Dark Song, grief-stricken and desperate, a mother named Sophia seeks the help of Joseph, an occultist who agrees to help her contact her deceased son through an ancient and dangerous ritual. They enter into a dark and isolating bargain, performing complex and terrifying rites over several months. As they summon supernatural entities, Sophia's desires collide with the horrifying realities of what she's called into her life. The rituals go deeper than she ever anticipated, and the price of meddling with the occult becomes increasingly terrifying. As Sophia begins to unravel, she faces the horrifying consequences of her actions, an eternal pact she cannot escape. Why you should watch? This film explores deep themes of grief, sacrifice, and the dangers of dabbling with dark forces in pursuit of a personal goal. It's a slow, atmospheric burn that builds tension and dread, with psychological horror that disturbs just as much as the supernatural elements. The film's haunting portrayal of the occult and its emotional core make it more than just a typical horror movie. It's a tragedy that haunts you long after credits roll. Final thoughts. What would you sacrifice for your desire? In these films, the characters are forced to make dangerous soul bargains, each willing to risk everything for their deepest desires, whether it's fame, love, or the ability to communicate with the dead. These bargains come with a horrifying price, one that often leads to terrifying, life-altering consequences. The lesson here is clear. Be careful what you wish for, because you might just get it. but it could cost you far more than you're willing to pay. So, the next time you're taking the short road, remember that the slow and steady wins the race. Bye-bye.